Winston. Good morning, Winston. There's Rosie. Good morning. There's Sterling. Hi, Sterling. Big girl. You ready for breakfast? Come on, let's go. Hi, guys. Lily. Aren't you eating all the nummies, Lily? They're so cootsy bootsy boo. Look at them little beanie toes. Look at them. Look at those bean toes. Aren't they cute? Yes, they are. Well, we are back for another office vlog video. Made this morning. Just to investigate everything. I need to know that we have the right boxes, and this looks a little small. I'm praying they are the right size, or we're taking a trip to Staples. I decided to go with white because the branding is more lighter, and I don't want to do cardboard brown. Yuck. And I got these really cool logo stamps. We're gonna stamp the boxes. I have postcards, business cards showing up. I'm hoping they come next week. I did all the artwork, I did everything for them, just waiting for them to arrive. And I'm excited to show you guys in that vlog. I'm thinking every Friday I'm gonna drop a video. Doesn't really matter what it is, I guess. I'm just taking you guys along for the journey of what being a small business owner is like. And I always wanted to do that, to help other small business owners. Yeah, it's probably kind of loud right now because my mic's died. I'm just using my phone audio, so I know it's not the best. These are not the right boxes, but they'll do. I have a ton of orders going out, and I needed a lot of the small boxes because they are big one items that we've been posting to Facebook. Lots of crystals that are leaving the shop that came from the old shop that really don't want to kind of hang out anymore. So we are slowly seeing if they get adopted by people on Facebook that have been with us for the last 12 years of the shop, the physical shop. Every time I put one up, it sells. I feel bad because once it sells, I have all these people going, I want it, I want it. Like, you guys gotta be quick on it because they go like that. They're so quick. And then I have all these orders behind me that are getting shipped out, tons of orders. And I haven't even put together 2 more mystery boxes that are really big. We were doing mystery boxes for $250 and they've been popular. This one order alone is like, I went all out. This one's Wiccan, and the other one behind me is an angel one. We have so much Wiccan stuff. I went for this like really cool Wiccan sorting box. She could put crystals in here, herbs, maybe like on her kitchen counter to sort some of her herbs. She just opens up, maybe puts her salt and pepper. I don't think a whole lot of people think about that stuff when it comes to these boxes, that you don't have to just put crystals and jewelry in them. You can use them in the kitchen. Tea bags, right? I love this tarot deck. The art on it, it just feels whimsical. These candles, I'm obsessed with them. It's this girl that makes them for us, or she used to. I'm obviously not selling metaphysical stuff anymore. And she put a Celestine with some herbs in there. This necklace, it's a cage, so you can put any of the crystals in. You can put your own crystals in. Magical bottle. We usually use these during like full moon, new moon. You put intentions in there with some herbs and oils. You put your little piece of paper in there for the intention for the month. I do that on my Mooniverse membership. We tend to do little ritual things like that. Got her some bracelets. We've got some dragon's blood and some crazy lace agate. Wiccan cup. something to put her cones on so she can burn them. A charging plate. This is an artist. She makes these. They're like, you can put your candle on it. You can put your, what I usually do is put my coffee cup on them. They're just so cute. You can put a sphere on it and just to hold it on there. Okay, so this is like a intentional plate or coaster, if you will, but it's multifunctional and I didn't realize it till now, but she can use her pendulum to get answers. Yes, no, maybe. It's pretty cool. I got her this clear quartz, also a pendulum necklace, a selenite wand to put on top of her tarot cards. Autumn has the zoomies. She just went flying across the visual. She's so nuts this morning. She's excited because we got her a new bed for the other window upstairs in the bedroom, and when I put it in, she just kept looking at me like gratefully, and then she like rubbed her face on it to mark it like this is mine, and then she put her head on top of my head as if to say thank you, and I was like, you're gonna have to give Justin some love too. He bought it for you. I'm just installing it. There she goes again. Okay, this is a saging bowl, but she can also put the like the tall pillar candles in there as well. Crystals, you can put crystals around there. Also forgot to mention, I gave her a tapestry that I thought was kind of neat. It's like a mother goddess. She gets this tapestry as well. Gonna put this stuff away and then we're gonna move on. So for those of you who are familiar with King's Homestead in Lancaster, they have these signature pretzels. I made sure to get 2 of them. Should have got 3, but I got 2. And I like to snack on them. So this and these salted walnuts, almonds, and peanuts. I think that's all that's in here. Oh, and cashews is my breakfast this morning. So yum. Oh my god. I'm sorry, but these are so good. I am so glad I got 2 of these. I'm gonna eat these up. Holy crap. And I'm not like a big cashew walnut kind of girl, but I don't know. Let me try the almond. Yummy. Okay, moving on. We go to Kitchen Kettle at least once or twice a year. I'm gonna show you guys the finds that I found. And some of it's going in the office, so you tell me in the comment section, like, you think it fits or not. I was just kind of walking around. This thing was only like 16 bucks. I saw this. I was like, yes, please, I'll take that. You guys know I love coffee cups. I collect them. I don't know what it is. Bibles and coffee cups. I collect them. So this is a potting plant holder, and I thought I would put this on my desk with a beautiful plant that kind of like overflows and like drapes down. Beautiful flower. Up the road there is a nursery that I usually go to get those kind of plants, so I might drop by and see what they got so I can put something cute in this that will like flow off my desk. I don't know, you guys tell me, does it fit? You see her with her coffee cup. Does it fit? I think it does. It's so cute. I can't take it. So the next thing I bought is some background flowers for the new pictures I'm taking. That's why the office is such a mess right now. I had spent a whole day taking pictures of the new inventory, which is right there. That purple box and the white box. But I started out with 4 boxes, and I spent hours taking pictures, video, setting the scene very cutely, but signature wise, like, you'll know it's our pictures based off the background and the setup. You'll know, like, okay, that's sipping cozy. So we're gonna keep the background the way it is. And the background is simply my curtains. So we use the window lights, the curtain is the background. We put a little bit of fur, rabbit fur down, and some, you know, little flowers like this. So I grabbed a different kind of flower for some of the newer pictures that I'm gonna do today. I'm going to get shipping done, and I gotta take more pictures and video. So I have a lot to do today. It's just crazy how much I have to get done. You'll see when you see the new site how we have everything set up. So, okay, again, something I had to buy for the business, and my desk with my cup. But I got these because I thought I could put them maybe in the shelving to kind of give it a little elegance with some different elegant crystals that are more highly priced. So when you see these, you might know that those crystals, okay, those are the higher priced items. A littler one, because I like to taper things. I like things that are tapered. So doing kind of this little deal. Now, the light candles pieces, yes, they're expensive. These candles look real. They got the real flame. I just happened to like kind of walk by, and I'll have to get batteries for them, but I just thought this was adorable. These are so cute. So I thought I'd put them like to kind of signify, okay, this shelf is higher priced items. And if you're drawn to that section, let's talk about why, what crystals catch your eye, because we do have payment plan programs. You say to yourself, I really want that crystal, but I can't afford it. It's okay, because we can set up a payment plan and you can slowly work your way to that piece. So I'm hoping that I can get the Sizzle program onto the new site. A lot of people liked our Sizzle program because you got your stuff right away and you worked with Sizzle on a payment plan that they came up with for you based off your income and stuff. So you work with them. We don't work with them. We just provide them as a service for you to get items and lots of items right now, and then you work with them on paying it off. So it made it really convenient. So I'm hoping that we can do that again with the new site. The other site that I had, the service that I used was Wix, so it was easier to implement these things. So I got to dig a little deeper. I've never worked with Shopify before. I hear lots of great things about it. So I wanted to try the new site with it, see how we do. If I don't like Shopify, I will most likely go back to Wix and redo the whole website once again. It'll still look the same and everything, probably little tweaks here and there because Wix design is a little bit different, but it won't be a huge change from one to the other. So you probably won't even notice if we're using Shopify or if we're using Wix. Again, being a small business owner, this is like the kind of things you get into. So if you're becoming a small business owner, I suggest Wix. They've been really, really great. Sometimes they don't let you know if you get an order, and then you have a customer going, hey, where's my stuff? And you're like, what the freak, Wix? Like, you didn't freaking tell me they had an order come in. I didn't like that part of the service, so I'm hoping Shopify's a little better with that they just like are constantly on it, letting me know, and we don't have any mishaps because it makes us look bad, not Wix, right? Because it's our website. So I take that stuff very, very seriously and very personally. I do not want my customers thinking like we're not delivering on our end. So, okay, moving on. I've been searching for a very good olive oil. I'm Italian, so olive oil is real big with me. I put olive oil in my noodle water to make it soft. And those of you who don't really know that tip, there you go. Olive oil will make the noodles soft and not stick to one another. It just makes the flavor even better for the noodles. I put sea salt, actual sea salt or Himalayan salt in the water, as well as herbs. You want to put herbs in your water as well. It could be oregano, it could be parsley, it could be an Italian seasoning. You just put a thick layer on the top, mix it around into the noodle water with your olive oil and some Himalayan sea salt, and it's amazing. You guys will completely know the difference between regular cooking, boiling noodles to upgrading your level of taste with doing just these little tips. The olive basin, the team there was so great in helping me find a beautiful olive oil that just on its own tasted amazing, but you can spice it up with some of their herbs. And I did get an herb to kind of sprinkle in to give it a little more zest. So I'm excited to try that out. So if you are local to PA, maybe take a little trip to the olive basin and grab yourself some really good olive oil. They have such a huge selection. And then I went to the Kitchen Kettle Village, like the grocery store, and I got a different kind of marinara with original Amish noodles. So I wanted to kind of see what that was going to taste like with the new olive oil in my water with the noodles. So I'm really excited to kind of get cooking in the kitchen. And I can do a little video if you guys comment in the comment section that you want to see like how the Italian pasta is done, and I can teach you guys like how to do all that. You guys know that I love antique books, so I grabbed a couple of these, and the reason I did is because the black and gold and the brown together, it's kind of matching something I'm going for. Me and Justin live in a very old 1800 house. This book was calling to me because it says the Go Ahead Boys in the Mysterious Old House. I'm like, okay, that's me and Justin. Like, it's a very mysterious house to most people that come here because things happen. We have one friend that he won't go to the bathroom by himself. He won't go upstairs by himself. We have to walk him upstairs. When my sister Eve was in, she doesn't really particularly like being alone in any of the rooms in the house, like especially the living room, because she says she feels like somebody's watching her from this front room. And that's Victor. If he doesn't know who you are, he's gonna like just test you to see what you do. I feel bad, but on the other hand, I think it's funny because me and Justin are just so used to it, and we just know how Victor and Jonathan are. So the next book is in German. I can't speak German, but I love books that are in different languages. It just, I don't know, it's just a little something different in the house. But if you're German, represent. So I got this mason jar for the kitchen. They had these really adorable little lights, and I was like, oh my god, I love those things. I grabbed a couple of these. It's the same, it's just shorter. You can still see the mason. I'm redoing the kitchen, and I think this is the colors I'm gonna go with. This is another place that I went to. It's the Kitchen Kettle Village again. I guess they're all stores or vendors within. I'm thinking this color, like this white and yellow. And I don't like country stuff, but I don't see this. I see this as more rustic than country, but maybe a little country, but I don't like too much country stuff. I think it's just too much. Just little hints here and there is kind of cute. So I got these, and I got them mainly because that's the color I'm kind of thinking, but that and like hints of orange and like green. So I don't normally do black in my house, but I was extremely drawn to these pieces. That's why I got the books. So I found these two cast iron candle holders, and then these like very cool candles, and they fit so perfect. And that's again why I went with the black and gold, because they just match these so well. Like, wow. It. Adorbs. I again collect coffee cups, so of course I went and got another coffee cup. And that's it. There was so much more I wanted to get, but I had to pace myself. There's so much to choose from. There's so much stuff you can grab. When you go to Lancaster, or you go to a big place and you want to buy a lot of stuff, always go with what grabs your attention and stays with you while you're shopping and you can't stop thinking about it. Other stuff is going to come and go. These are items, especially my big potted coffee cup. That was my favorite purchase. The other painting I wanted to get was almost $400. I'm glad I didn't get it. It just reminded me of Maxie in the time that he was getting ready to pass, because the last memory I have of that day that really sticks in my mind is him laying on our bed in that exact spot, not feeling good. He pooped himself on the bed. We did have a puppy pad underneath him, but he just, that's how sick he was. He didn't even realize he was pooping himself. That's how bad it was. And when I see that painting, I couldn't stop looking at it. It actually made me cry. And I'm glad that I didn't get it, because as beautiful it is, it probably would have just kept reminding me of that day, and just would have made me sad every time I saw it. And I did have a lady approach me, and she's starting to talk to me about the artist. She wasn't even working for the place. She just kind of randomly came up to me. I guess she saw me staring at it that long. I was staring at it very long. And she just was starting to talk to me about the artist and how she has one. And I was like, oh, I'm not looking to buy. I just lost my dog, and it just reminded me of him. And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. And she just like continued to talk to me about the artist.
That's a Wyatt. Andrew Wyatt in the full master bedroom.
Oh, I'm sorry, my dog passed, and it just kind of reminded me of him.
I got that at home over the bed.
Really? Oh, wow.
Guest room.
Beautiful. What I'm noticing about people lately is they are completely oblivious to their surroundings. They're on this ego, monkey mind, intent in life, and they just do not tap into feelings and emotion and empathy, where you can just tell they're in a moment in their mind and they either need to be left alone or they just need a few words of encouragement. I do feel like it pays forward when you are kind to somebody, whether it's within a couple minutes to a couple days to maybe a couple years. You will start to see fruition when you continue to be that kind of person to others who are in need and need that kind of, that in that moment, compassion, and your heart just kind of reaches out to them. Don't seek feeling it forward, but I promise you it eventually does come into your life. Like that moment that was 5 years ago is finding its way to you 5 years later. It does happen. It just might take time, and our time, to show up. Okay, let's get to work. I got tons of stuff to do. Well, the mics finally work. They're all charged up. The first item we are going to ship out is Jean Ann's unicorn. Isn't this thing stunning? She is going to love it. This is one of the pieces that didn't want to stay for the new shop and make room for new other pieces. So she's going to her new home. Let's get her ready. Next order is for Heather Wilson. She got the high sheen labradorates. The next item we're doing is for Amanda Bendeck for her beautiful ametrine and fluorite wand. Stunning. We have to take extra care because there's two pointy pieces, So I need to do extra padding with the tissue paper on both ends. The next piece I'm doing is for Nicole Wallace. We just got this piece in, and I promised her the second it came in that I would send videos and pictures, because it was part of a reading I was doing for her. She got the soul transformation, which is 3 days one-on-one with me. I suggested a kunzite. I mentioned that we were getting them in. I said, you don't have to get it right now, but once I get it in, I will send video. And as soon as I sent video, she immediately jumped and said, yes, I want it, because it is going to help her with her specific personal trauma issues that we went over in her soul transformation session. So this is the beautiful kunzite. I have one left. It's the taller one, but she immediately fell in love with this one, and I don't blame her. Kunzite is a rare piece. I was surprised I was able to get it in, and it even has little pieces of, if you can see it there, a little bit of quartz, which is an amplifier, and it's going to be amplifying around her. It's going to take it up a notch with that quartz in there. So I'm pretty excited for her to get this piece. So let's get it wrapped up for her. Okay, now we have Ezzy shipping out to Lisa Ellerman. She has the companion brother to Ezzy. He was teal colored and he was named Billy. They both have been with us for many years, but finally decided it's time to find them both a home, and Lisa grabbed them both. She wanted them both to be together. Same size, just different colors. Every sphere that we ship out does come with a free sphere holder. So you don't have to worry about going on Amazon or trying to figure out where you're going to get a holder. And we have different kinds on hand that if you want to buy a special one, we offer those as well on the website. So for example, I got this cute little Egyptian cat piece that if I were to put her sphere on, would look like this. Very beautiful. Or you can get a simple piece that's just wood, or you can do the metal hexagon. We try to get different kinds in so that when you get your sphere, you can dress it up. Something I noticed with these boxes, again, this is a small business owner mistake I made, getting them off of Amazon. I should have went to Uline and got them. They were just more expensive on Uline. When I go to put my tape on, my tape dispenser pokes holes. So now I have to tape the entire box. I have to take extra caution and use lots more tape than I wanted to. So I'm losing out with the tape because the tape is expensive. Actually more expensive than the boxes, if you can figure that. I should have just went with the Uline. So now I gotta double dose it with the tape, which I didn't want to do. But at least they'll be protected while they're going to their new homes. It's all taped up, but I forgot her sphere holder, so now I gotta open it back up. It's gonna be a long day. This final piece that sold from the shop is for Shayla Martin. She got the fluorite. Oh, so super cute. This should be a little easier to wrap. I just have these two pieces, and then this shouldn't get too damaged. And plus it comes apart, so it makes it a little bit easier to wrap. So we just had 6 orders we just wrapped up. So we're gonna add to our kindness jar 6 little smiley faces. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, 6. And I pulled exactly 6 from the bag. That's so funny. A few more orders to fill up our smiley face jar, our kindness jar, and someone's going to get a very lovely gift in their package. Everybody's giving so someone special can receive. I really love gifting things. It's fun for me. So, a few more orders and someone will be smiling when they see their package arrive. For those of you who are unfamiliar with how to ship at reasonable prices, I use XPS Shipper. They had an agent come out, kind of teach me how to use it. I signed up with them and I will never look back. That's why we are able to have the shipping so low for you guys, especially with how high shipping is. It's insane. So I found a cheaper way to ship to you guys that's more affordable. I think the regular prices would have you running for the hills when you went to the website and saw how much shipping would have been for you guys. And back in the day, it was quite a lot. Print that. This is why I love having the printer here. So much nicer. And I'll attach her shipping order to her actual order. And this way I can keep track of the shipping numbers with each order in case something happens. Even though you can go back onto XPS Shipper and look at the history, I still like to have it attached to the paper just as a double protection over us to make sure that it got shipped and arrived safely. Yes, I know I didn't get my thermal printer set up yet. I haven't had time because Eve's been in from Florida and there's been so much going on. I haven't had time to set it up. I'm hoping by the next time I do another blog video that it's set up. All right, let's get her label on and we're out. See how much tape I used? I just put this in. I think it was like the other day. Brand new. I wasted an entire roll on these boxes. Got another one. If you're looking to start your own business, there's so much stuff I can teach. And we do have the 3-day soul transformation on moonair.com where I help you brand your new business. I come up with a new logo for you, color theme. I've helped a lot of people with their small businesses just by doing the soul transformation. Because the soul transformation, you're not only working with your own soul and your trauma, your past trauma, which could be holding you back from starting a new business. You may feel like you're not worthy of it. This is probably the worst tape job I've ever done. It's just Jean-Ann though. She knows. She's been buying from me for close to 10 years now. So she knows. She's actually become a good friend through this whole process. She's been with me for so long. All right, let's work through the rest. So I just noticed, I think Victor's in the room with us because he is pressing keys on my keyboard and messing up my screen. Also, you guys picked the rose quartz as my incense coffin holder. So once my new stuff shows up for my desk, I'm just gonna add that in. So you guys picked rose quartz, so I'm going with rose quartz. I got this file piece for in there because it's a hot mess in there. So I think I might actually put this together after I'm done with the shipping. Victor's been messing with the weighing machine since I started doing this. It's been kind of difficult trying to get shipping done when he keeps messing with the weighing machine. But he does this sometimes where I don't know if he's just having an off day and he wants to have fun, or if he's just like, I'm gonna aggravate you till you get out of here. You just never know with him. We're gonna put this together. Oh, it comes with a little cool screwdriver. That's awesome. All done. Now let's put it in the cabinet. We are officially out of crinkly paper, and I cannot ship without it. So, gotta put an order in to Uline. I only have 5 more shipments to do. I don't have the crinkly paper, but I don't know if I should order more crinkly paper or if I can use something else as bedding. But if I do that, I'm using a lot of the bubble wrap and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. I didn't think I was gonna run out. I ran out really fast. So I'm gonna double up on the crinkly paper so I'm not running out. And I'm gonna get different kind of boxes for their stuff because the boxes I have on hand, I really don't like them for what I'm gonna be doing. I still have lots more pieces coming tomorrow. So I'm waiting on that shipment to show up. Post guy is here, but I'm not gonna ask him to take all those packages. We're gonna put an order through. That'll be the next thing we do. Then Autumn's taking a little nap in the living room. So I'm thinking maybe I'll just start listing some of the new items and sit hanging out with her.
Come on, boo-boo girl, you're sleeping. She's in the sunbathing. She's sunbathing like Maxie used to.
I decided I'm going to make a cucumber lemon water. This one feels so, I don't know, it's different than your grocery store cucumber. It definitely feels more organic and less, I don't know. I can't explain it. It feels real. Oh, that's so wild. Like when I get cucumbers from the grocery store, they feel fake or fabricated. This one feels real. And we're ready. Well, Autumn decided to come hang out with Mommy. She doesn't really like the camera on her too much. She voices that opinion quite often. She ran because I bumped her. Now that we put the shipping orders in to be picked up, we have to go to USPS to have them actually confirmed to be picked up. So we're going to schedule a pickup. I have been mainly just placing them out there with like a post-it note. You should see the postman's face when he sees it because it's a lot of boxes, and I'm just like, I feel so bad. I need to start just putting the pickup orders, like the scheduled pickup orders. That way he doesn't feel like he's getting bombarded with all these boxes. I just felt bad, so I'm going to start scheduling them from now on. I hate the question I get every time I do these orders, and it says, is there a dog at this address? Like every time I'm like, nope, not anymore. How many do we have? We have 6. That's right. All right. That's it. It is officially scheduled for tomorrow. So everybody's packages will be picked up except those last 4 I couldn't do. Our next thing is to go to uline.com and get some crinkle paper. Now with the new business, I don't know what color to go with. Do I go hot pink, baby pink? What I used today was baby pink, and I'm really kind of not liking it. So I'm thinking maybe hot pink, change it up a little bit with the white boxes, because I have hot pink shipping envelopes. Maybe I'll tone those down and do maybe a baby pink with those. I've used purple my whole entire business, and I really want to change it and get away from the purple, so I might just keep it with the pink. Let's take a look and see what it looks like. So here we've got all the colors. Specify color. Oh, they got red green blend, which means, oh, they have metallic blends. But let's see what they got in this. They're metallic-y, but they don't have our colors, so that won't work. Let's see this one. And oh, wait, is that? That's Aura. Okay, did not know they had that. Okay. Oh, it is $100 for 10 pounds. All right, we need to go back at the crinky paper. That's kind of a lot to do metallic Aura. Let's do these colors and let's take a look at the colors they got. Okay, so I want to get the hot pink. This is what we had in the cart. I can't decide. And look, it's in a white box, so do I do pink? Do I do baby pink? Pink, baby. Ooh, what if we did both? Okay, so that's a 10 pounder. Let's see what it is. It's 54. That's not bad. We could do a mixture of the pink with the Aura. That would be lovely. I am looking at almost $200, so with shipping stuff. The debacle. I don't know what to pick. Okay, you guys help me decide. Do I do metallic, iridescent, white, or do I do pink? Kind of liven it. I wish they had Aura pink. That would be cool. I could check other places and do an iridescent pink. Ooh, let's check that out. Iridescent, hot pink, crinkle, shipping. They have diamond lavender. Oh, they have a ton. Only thing is, it is only 1 pound for $16. They do have a half pound of the iridescent. See, I'm better off going with Uline, but they don't have the cool options. Let's see if I put in 10 pounds, what would happen? Here's one for 2 pounds for $20. It's not going to be enough. I gotta have that 10 pounder. I don't think they have 10 pounds. See, even this diamond lavender is $30. Yeah, I'm actually saving with Uline. I might just have to suck it up and just do the $200. It's looking that way. That's the choice. Now it's just iridescent white or hot pink. Help me out in the comments section. I'd love to know your answers. Autumn did not stick around for any cucumber dippies. Oh my god. That is so good. I wish I lived in Lancaster. I have a feeling I would eat better. I don't know what it was about the grocery store. I just felt like I would eat a lot better if I lived there. Here in Johnstown, it's just crap food. And I hate it with a passion. It makes me feel so low and blah and tired all the time. I had so much energy when I was there and I was eating better and I brought back healthier food. So if you're around Amish, definitely get their food over a grocery store because I can tell the difference between their cucumbers and lemons than our Giant Eagle that I have to buy it from that's local here. I can taste it. There's just flavor. There's flavor in the cucumber. When I get it from Giant Eagle, it's just blah. Like you can tell that it's just altered in some way. Tell me what you guys think. Do you get your food from Amish? Can you tell the difference like I can? Because there's a huge difference. It's amazing. Wait, let me try the lemon water with cucumber in it. Holy shit. That is the best lemon cucumber water I've ever had. And we usually keep it on hand at the retreats with crystals in it, which I should have put a crystal in here. I should. Maybe I'll go grab an amethyst because when I do computer work, I tend to get headaches. And amethyst keeps you from getting headaches. So I might actually throw an amethyst in there. You can put crystals as long as they're tumbled into your drinks and just make sure that you wash them because they can gather bacteria from you drinking and your saliva and whatnot. Amethyst is so great. That's a great one to help you with sleep. If you have an addiction, maybe you're trying to stop smoking, maybe you're trying to stop eating chocolates, and amethyst in with lemon and cucumber water. But I gotta say, I can definitely tell the difference, because I've had lots of lemon and cucumber water and it never tasted like this. Never. Not even at our retreats, because we have to get the cucumbers and lemons from the organic store. Even the organic store doesn't even taste like this. The Amish are doing something amazing with their stuff. I would love to learn what they're doing and try to do it and replicate it here at my house, because that is some fascinating magic water. I have no words. I have no words. The Amish is the way to go. I had so much fun hanging out today, showing you everything that I got done shipping and the new stuff that I got in. But I am going to get busy on posting the new inventory so I can get this out to you guys. We just want to really celebrate the new site because it's so full of loving energy. Our crystal customers are family to us, and we want to make sure that they're taken care of, they're heard, they're listened to. If they need anything, they're going to let us know, and we're going to be there for them. If an order gets messed up, we're going to fix it. Not only that, a lot of my customers get readings to help them with their life and their trauma that they deal with from being programmed as a child to believe in things that aren't actually really reality for them. It might have been reality for their parents or, their siblings or their aunts and uncles or their friends. The whole purpose of doing like the trauma retreat is to reprogram them to understand who they are, not what somebody programmed to believe they are, but starting from scratch. I call it the soul seedling. It's the starting point of the baby coming in and the soul attaching to the physical form, it understanding what it needs to learn, but not forgetting who it was. And a lot of people along the way forget who they are. They believe who they are is basically what they were programmed to believe. And with the trauma retreat, we're taking them back to the basics and teaching them, no, that is not actually who you are. You're this. And we're going to dig deep to find out who that is and what that looks like for you. I'm excited to get all the new stuff up on the site. And I feel like I'm just rambling now, so I'm going to go eat my cucumbers and nuts. That sounds really bad, but I love these nuts. So let's get nuts for the next vlog, and I'll see you on that one the following week. Bye for now.